Elliot, welcome to Hayden Road. Congratulations on your appointment as AFC Rushden Diamonds manager. Could we just start by getting your initial thoughts and feelings on taking the job?
Yeah, obviously absolutely delighted. It was something that sort of come out of the blue, was a bit unexpected. But as soon as the opportunity came up and it was there to take, I jumped at the chance. Rushden's obviously such a big club. I'm a local lad, so I'm Northampton. So growing up playing for Northampton Town, Rushden Diamonds of old as such, playing against them over the years, always known how big the club is. The fan base has always been incredible. So yeah, now it's just been here as a player. Great to be back now as the manager.
Well, as part of your playing career, you had a spell with the Diamonds back in 2016. It was only for a few months, but what recollections do you have from your previous stint at the club?
Yeah, I remember joining. Come from the rivals, I think, at the time, who we won't mention. But yeah, had a really enjoyable time playing under Andy Peaks, who's obviously gone on to do some brilliant things. Paul Lamb as well. And there was a great bunch there. I'm good friends still with Jack Ashton, Liam Dolman, players like that. And it was a real successful time at the club. Obviously, playoff final didn't quite go our way. But yeah, just my main memories are how passionate the fans are, how great they were, and I'm looking forward to sort of putting a team out there with a passion and desire to show the fans what it means to play for Rushden Diamonds.
You've had an established playing career in the local area. You most recently spent some time with Silby Rangers. Can we expect to see you lace up the boots for Diamonds at some point?
I don't know. I've been keeping myself fit because I was expecting to be playing. I do feel I can still do a job. I bragged about it, scored 7 in 11 sort of towards the end of the season. But no, I think my time has come to an end, really. I don't know, Hillier Cups, things like that. I might have a run out, maybe pre-season. But no, in all seriousness, my time now, I feel like there's a lot I can give back to the players and give back to football. In terms of the group that we've got now, quite a young squad, and I really feel that I can help develop those players even further. And that's something that I intend to do and look forward to doing.
In terms of management, this isn't your first rodeo. You had a great time at Spalding United, which we will come to talk about in a little bit. But you then had that break, went to play for Silby Rangers for a little bit. Why do you feel that now is the right time to get back into the dugout?
Yeah, it's a strange one. To be honest, after such a successful spell at Spalding, got burnt a little bit at the end of that with how things ended. But that's football, that happens. So I just wanted to enjoy playing. And I expected to be playing this season. But then, like I said, as soon as the opportunity became available, and I spoke with Rob and how passionate he was and Alex was about the club, it was a no-brainer really for me to get back involved. It's a fantastic opportunity. I'm a young, hungry manager who wants to be successful. Michael did a fantastic job. He stabilised the club, and now I'm here to hopefully use his good work to then push the club forward again.
Well, your first job in management was a very successful one. You led Spalding United to step 3 as champions of this very division, the MPL Midlands. And how would you reflect on your time there? What was the secret to your success over there?
I pride myself on being a really good man manager. I made sure the players that I signed, we had a good budget, so that makes things easier, but that doesn't mean you're guaranteed anything in life. I made sure that the signings were the right ones, lads I knew and trusted, which was really difficult because the year before we'd lost in the playoff final in extra time as part of the team that I played for, and then when I took over as manager, got to the final there. And that was a successful team, but I just felt that we needed to go to the next level. So lads I brought in were top quality players. Me as a manager, I pride myself on all those little fine details. We work on team shape regularly. We do our homework on the teams we play against. I had a really good, strong management team around me, and I think that's really important. And that's why I brought Jim in with me now, because I feel he's someone I can trust. He's got the same morals and wants to play and do things the same way I do. So there's no secret to instant success, but I work so hard day and night. Sometimes it is difficult for me to switch off. But yeah, it's just one of those things that I give everything, wear my heart on my sleeve and give everything for whatever club I'm at.
How would you describe your managerial style, and what can we expect to see from an Elliot Sandy team?
Attacking football, So we winning the league with Spalding. We scored the most goals in the league. We try. I say there's a way of losing. If you are losing, I'd rather throw everything at it to get something out of it. And if you end up losing 2-0, then so be it. If it ends up 3-2, I play attacking, exciting football. That's not to say I'm gung ho. So any defenders I'm trying to sign and bring to the club, or the lads who are here already, don't worry. Like we will be solid. But at the same time, yeah, at the end of the day, as a football person and a football man, I want to see exciting football in the Premier League and things now in the higher end. I don't personally enjoy how that is sort of side to side, boring sort of football. I want to get bums off seats. I want to get fans in the ground. I want the fans loud and having something to really be proud of.
There's been a few player departures since the season has finished, as will be the case with every club up and down the country at this time of year. But how exciting is the prospect of assembling a Diamonds team in your image and trying to build on the foundations that have already been laid here?
Yeah, extremely exciting. I want to assure the fans that there are 5 or 6 who we're pretty much agreed with. So hopefully that will come out over the next week. Now this has come out, I need to touch base with them tomorrow just to make sure they're happy with how I want to do things and how things should be done. But in terms of recruiting players as well, we are, being honest, we are a month behind other teams because they've had a month to plan and decide who they're going to bring in. But I've got the longest list in the world. Me and Jim have put together, reaching out to the right players. We don't want to just bring any old player to the club. It has to be the right mould. We're looking for those listening out there. We're looking for young, hungry players who want to play for a big club, want to play in front of big crowds and be able to manage the occasion. It might be lads who are umming and ahhing between different clubs. And for me, you're playing in front of 400, 500, 600 if you get this place going, possibly even more. As a player myself and a player who's played at good levels, these are the types of grounds, these are the types of clubs you want to be playing for.
You're taking over a Rushden side that finished 14th place last season. I won't ask you to give us your objectives for next year, but have you got some targets in mind?
Of course, I think you need to improve every season. Personally, on paper, it does look like the league's probably a lot stronger than it was last year. That's not making excuses, but we'll soon see the proofs in the pudding. But look, I think realistically, we need to be pushing top 10 and hoping to be around the playoff mix. This isn't an instant fix. It's not going to be instant success where we're just going to go and win the league next season. But the plan and the overall, I want to build something special here. I want a real community feel, a real family-driven club. I want the players in the bar afterwards speaking with fans, engaging with fans. I want the young kids having their favourite players and coming in and being around it and seeing all the players and real engagement in that sense. I think that's extremely important. And it's something I felt I was building at Spalding, my previous club. Obviously, that got cut short where a little bit they want to go there straight away. Whereas I think at the minute where we are as a club, stable, ready to move on to the next level, as I said, and that's not necessarily 1 year, but the project of 1 year, 2 year, next 3 years, trying to be right in that mix year by year, trying to get to step 3.
And just lastly, I'm sure we'll have plenty of Diamond supporters watching or listening to this who will be eager to see your team next season. Have you got a message for them ahead of the new year?
Yeah, I'm really excited. I hope you're really excited about it as well. Please come and see us. Buy the tickets. I promise you now that you'll have a team out there that will be giving absolutely everything for the shirt. First and foremost, you might be having a bad game, but you just work yourself into the ground. Fight for the shirt, fight for you guys, and fight for the badge. And I look forward to seeing you all soon.
Well, on behalf of everyone here, Elliot, best of luck in your new role. Thanks ever so much for your time.
No problem. Thank you.